When we were younger, most of us liked listening to advice. Advice made us feel safe. It made us feel protected. It felt like someone was showing us the way. Back then, we listened to almost everyone, especially those who were older, or those who sounded experienced. But over time, something changes. As we grow older, we ask fewer questions, and we trust advice less than before, not because we become stubborn, and not because we look down on others, but because we listened before, and we paid the price. Honestly, most advice isn't wrong. It sounds logical. It sounds reasonable. But the problem isn't the advice itself. The problem is this: advice is usually right for the person giving it, but the listener's life is a completely different story. You've probably heard things like, choose a stable job. Don't take risks right now. Just hold on a little longer. Every sentence makes sense, but think about it for a moment. The person telling you to be stable may already have a foundation, savings, support. But what about you? The person giving advice doesn't live your life. They don't carry your risks, and they certainly don't pay your consequences. No one is born skeptical. We become skeptical after trusting, and then paying the price. Maybe you once asked many people, and everyone said, don't do it. You listened, you didn't act. Later, you looked back, and realized you weren't wrong. But you also didn't go anywhere. Or the opposite. Someone said, just try it. You're still young. You tried, you jumped in, and then you realized, not everyone knows when to stop. Not everyone knows how to manage risk. That's when the way we listen to advice changes. As we grow older, we talk less about our plans, not because we don't have plans, but because we understand that talking is easy, living it is hard. You've probably met people like this. They do a lot, but they speak very little. They don't ask the crowd. They ask only a few. And once they decide, they move quickly, because they understand, asking too many people gives you too many maps. This isn't about ignoring everyone. It's about not handing the steering wheel of your life to someone else's words. Mature people still listen. They just listen differently. They ask themselves, if I follow this advice and fail, who pays the price? Advice is not meant to be followed blindly. It's like a mirror. It helps you see what you might be missing. But the decision still has to be yours. Mature people listen to filter, not to follow. If you truly want to learn, don't ask those who only sound good. Ask those who have paid the price. They rarely force advice on you. They tell a story. They talk about the cost. And then they let you choose. Because they understand, no one grows by listening. We grow by living. As we grow older, we trust advice less, not because we close ourselves off, but because we understand that each of us must live our own life. Listen to filter, not to hand over control. If you've ever followed advice that sounded right, but only understood the truth after living it, share your perspective in the comments.